Happy new moon in Capricorn, which is going to peak at like, I don't know, 5-10 minutes. Something like that. So how is everyone? Well, let's get started. So I guess if you have a question, do it now. And if you want a reading, better ask me now. All right, well, today started out beautiful and sunny, and then it turned into like a hurricane weather. So I don't know if that's what's going down there in our last new moon in Capricorn season, which is almost, by the way. I don't know if anyone else is like, I don't know if anyone's an astrologer. I'm not a real one. But why is it that the moon is only like, okay, for instance, the new moon peaks at like, hey, Taz, how are you, babe? Good. Oh, I'm here. Did you want a reading before we go? Capricorn's the first one, you know. Should I start? Just get the party started already? Yeah, Capricorn. I always start with Cappy. So I could do the Capricorn reading and then go for there. So interesting, as I was saying about Florida, is it started out beautiful today. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I guess they kind of predicted it. It started to almost be like a hurricane. I was at the temple and it was crazy. Hey, Capricornies, how are you guys? How you doing, sweeties? Welcome. Well, it's last day of Capricorn season, kids. Aquarius season starts tomorrow. And yeah, so if you guys got a question, ask it now. So please hit the like button. Taz and Christine, hit the like button if you would. Christine, if you're not subscribed, please do subscribe. Yes and no is free. And if you have a yes or no to ask me before I get started or want a personal reading, let's do it now, right? And then I'll start with Capricorn. Yeah, I live in Florida. Florida! Oh, God. Florida. I was thinking, like, why is Florida so insane? Well, I've got a whole dissertation about that. But nonetheless, here we are, right? So again, if you want a reading, let's do it now if you want to, or we could just wait until after the all signs or whatever. Whatever, babies. Weather is crap in Orlando, windy, yeah. Strange, right? Just all of a sudden out of nowhere. Did I pin this? All right, sweeties, does anybody here have a question? I don't know how many people are here. I just see one person here. We're watching. Hello, hello. Happy new moon in Capricorn. Sees this at the bottom. No, it's not even at the bottom. I can't even see my hand. I have to like test it. Okay, that's the bottom. All right. Why is there a lag? Why is there a lag? Okay, babies. Well, happy new moon in Capricorn. Will I manifest? Did you hit the like button? I was there. No, girl, what? Do I have to smack you? Taj, you were here in Florida in November and you didn't contact me? Oh, okay. Well, whenever I'm in your fucking neighborhood. Let's see what. Cancer never forgets that, Taz. How could you not contact me? I told you I forgot. All right. All right. I'm taking that personally as a Cancer, you know. We take everything personally. I just posted something on my Instagram about like relationships and Cancers, and basically like if you don't want a relationship, just stay away from Cancer, because we are not situationship people. Maybe there are some like that. Maybe the men are like that, but even then, that's not natural for them. They don't like it. Even my sluttiest Cancer male friend, before he was married to his wife, he basically wanted to be booed up, and the only reason he wasn't is because he hadn't met anyone that he liked. But Cancers are not situationship people. We're not casual people. Just leave us alone. Yeah, you have to. Okay, so I'm going to answer Christine's question. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Happy new moon in Capricorn. We're going to start with Capricorn in a second. I'm Salena, your 25-year tarot reader and psychic who's been verified. Yeah, definitely we got to meet up. And then Satnin, my magic rabbit, is sitting next to me. She just finished her pellets and she's getting ready to go to Dreamland to eat all the demons and evil eyes that people send to this channel. So, who has a question? Yes and no is free. Yeah, Cancer. Cancers are like not a fuck around with people. Like we're not. And maybe the highly damaged ones, but even then that's temporary. Like even the sluttiest Cancers I knew, it was always just kind of like they were like, well, I'm just kind of being crazy for a minute. And then they would go back to either being in a relationship or wanting a relationship. So we not a casual person. No, no, no. We don't feel all the emotions ever made for nothing. Okay, here we go. So spiritual guides, angels, and ancestors of Christine. Well, Christine manifests becoming a therapist. Children, I have my degree, need to take. Oh, well, Christine, become a therapist. Wow, that passed up here. I don't know what this nope is, Christine, why that would come out. You just need to take your state board. Well, are you going to do it? Are you going to do it? Why would that say no? Because ultimately, it's not necessarily a question for tarot. If you're licensed and you study, you'll be able to pass the boards, but I don't know if there's doubt in your mind, which is why it said no, or what. All right, well, no one else has a question. So I answered Christine's question. I'm going to sage out the deck. Actually, I'm going to Palo Santo it. And we'll get this party started, kids. Yeah, dealing with family properties. Well, maybe that's it. So I feel like it's dependent on whether or not you even take the test, which I feel like is not going to happen anytime soon. So I feel like that's what the cards are really saying. Because remember, tarot energy changes all the time. All the time. Hey, how's it going? Welcome. Hi, Tux. All right, so we're going to get started with Capricorn. So welcome, everybody. I'm Salena, your actual psychic clairvoyant tarotist. And Satnin, my magic rabbit, who's my familiar, and Dharmapala is here next to us. We start with Capricorn. We just use short signs. I'm going to use the, let me use my new Oracle deck for the Oracle card. And we're going to go from there. So I meditated right before the session and did my prayers, as I always do before anything I work with anyone. And I have garnet here, which is Capricorn's crystal. What is this? Oh, it's the ash from the Palo Santo. Capricorn's crystal. And then I have a moonstone, because I always meditate with moonstone on the new and full moon. So here we go. I have the Luna Ethereal Visions Dreamscape Oracle in with it. This is what I use every new and full moon on this channel. This is how I do this. Take it as it resonates. It's for all the sign placements. So maybe you're not a Capricorn, but you got a bunch of Capricorn in your chart. Look at your sun, moon, rising, north node, wherever it resonates. And if it does not, maybe you need a personal. Or maybe I'm just not your reader. Heck, shoot. Shoot. I hope so. I'm everyone's reader, really, but I don't take it personally if not. All right, here we go. Capricorn, sun, moon, rising, Venus, north node. Here we are, babies. Capricorn. Man, I was reading something online and someone said, listen, anything you've put off until now, get it done. It's Capricorn new moon. And I've had a surge of energy and finally started the projects I've been putting off or didn't know where to go with. And I am on fire, kids. So if you know me and you're standing in the way of any of my dreams or goals, you better get out the way. Move. Get out the way. Move. Because she's on fire, mamas. I want to get this shit done before the year of the horse, which is February 17th. I'm going to come on and do the all signs for the Lunar New Year. But here we go. Capricorn, sun, moon, rising, Venus, north node. Uh-oh. What is this, Cappy? You want to win at all costs? Well, maybe something's changing. So we have, interesting. It's taken a long journey for you to believe after wanting to win at all costs. You were waiting for something to come in. Yeah, this new beginning in love. Holy moly. After you did your shadow work. Interesting. All right, Capricorn, I really like this. Aw, I love that. You're my, oh, I love it. Thank you so much. Money got you right. It's really amazing to know about my sign. I'm a Pisces. We love Pisces. Elvis says, oh my God. Okay, Capricorn. This is interesting to me. The overall energy of this read is the serpent. This is like the worst oracle in the serpent, this deck. This is about the serpent who is narcissistic and evil and will consume everything and will take. And then we have equal give and take. And then we have the word. And then we have, this is a lot of oracle cards. Something in your life needs balanced out. I don't know if you or someone else is in this energy, Capricorn. I don't like it. I hope that the people that come here, they're Capricorn, aren't narcissistic pieces of shit. But this is essentially what this is about. So you may have someone around you that will take. It says, beware of dishonest people. Stay the course despite the stress. So there might be dishonest people around you that want to win at all costs, right? From far away. Look, but you believe in love, okay? And it's coming in. So the sea turtle is about no matter what, you're going to get there. The sea turtle, it takes him a long time, like 3,000 miles across the ocean. He leaves his place of birth and he comes back to it only to lay eggs. So there's the Piscean energy here. It could be dealing with the Pisces, but I feel like this is about you believing and dreaming in something. You're like, I know love exists and there's nothing anyone can tell me otherwise, right? That Virgo will be, down the line, boomer. So I'm at Capricorn. I always start in the new moon. So we're in a Capricorn new moon. And I see here, Capricorn, that someone around you is narcissistic, will eat and take everything from you. But that doesn't matter, okay, that they want to win at all costs from far away because you believe in love and you know it's coming in, right? Because you've done your fucking shadow work. So this card is about going inward and doing the shadow work, right? Going behind the scenes, looking inside of yourself, saying, listen, if I've gotten rid of all of my snake-like serpent energy and all the narcissistic energy within myself, and now I'm ready for equal give and take, I'm telling you, this is going to balance out the scales, and your Emperor Empress is here that you walked away from or that left you out in the cold. Yes. All right, Capricorn. Pretty strong message. Basically, don't fuck with Capricorn right now either. I don't even have any Capricorn in my main chart, but I feel like this is my energy for sure, that anybody that might be trying to come in to take away my dream of love and a new beginning after I've done all this shadow work, you're going to wish you were the snake at the end of the eon, right? But this is a warning too for some Cappies or Cappy placements, like be careful. Somebody around you or far away from you, okay, wants to win at all costs, and they might be a piece of shit. Yeah. Hi guys, please hit the like button and subscribe, everybody. It helps people find the algorithm when you do that for me. So I have free yes and no's for everyone. I just ask for a like and a sub, okay? And this helps people find a real tarot reader. I'm a real tarot reader. People need me. So please help me help others. If you don't want a reading, that's fine, but other people need one. So here we go, Capricorn. What is, now I'm going to get a little oracle card from the magic, or the, not Magic Rabbit Oracle, but the, oh my God, look at this, Swamp. Well, and there's two bunnies here. So again, your cup of love is coming. So it says Swamp. Swamp. What card does this say? So, you know, I just got this little, I wish I would have bought the bigger one, but I didn't want to spend $50 because these are gorgeous cards. This is why we don't need AI, okay? Because there's actual artists in the world making beautiful things and not just slop that's a ripoff from somebody else's. Swamp, look for beauty. Wow, I absolutely love this. Look for beauty, Capricorn. So maybe you have narcissistic pieces of shit around you who want to take away your dream, but Spirit is saying look for beauty, because now you believed, you did the shadow work, you knew love was coming, love is coming in, and nothing can stop you. So make sure you see the beauty everywhere you go, Capricorn, because you have, look, and even this bunny's holding your cup. This bunny's got your cup of love. So I really like this. So never mind the snakes, because you're ready for equal give and take. Maybe you should write about it. Write about your journey. And maybe it's you're the narcissist. I don't know. Shit. Take it as a ride. I met more than one narcissistic Capricorn. I ain't gonna lie. More than one. Okay. But that's just people, right? So we're in the age of narcissism. So here you go. Okay. What's the name of the iridescent oracle deck? This is the Ethereal Visions Luna Tarot. So I always use this every new and full moon. So every new and full moon I offer free readings here for the all signs. And within it, I mix in Matt Hughes's Oracle decks. So he has an Oracle deck called Dreamscape Oracle. Oh, thank you. I love it too. I only use it for my new and full moons. In fact, I will take it when I vend or do events, vending events, tarot events. I will take it during the new and full moon, but other than that, I don't. So I literally don't use this deck for anything other than the new and full moon. I have particular decks that I say for particular things that have energy that, you know, I either have assigned to it or was assigned to it by the creator that made the deck. Okay, so before I move on to Aquarius, Age of Aquarius, does anyone have a question? If anyone wants a personal reading, that's why I'm really here. Actually, I'm here because I always do the new and full moon, but if you have a personal, I will stop the 12 signs and do yours, because if you're in a hurry, then you're first. You pay me, you're first, okay? That's how it works around here in crapitalism land that I hate, because I'm not into crapitalism, but... Nathan, did you hit the like button and subscribe? Let me know when you hit the like button and subscribe. The like button is not the heart, okay? The heart is just a heart. You have to go up and hit the 3 dots on the top of your phone to the right of my name, Magic Rabbit Tarot. Sometimes I come on here and I'm like, okay, you gotta do this. Okay. Let's ask about Ashley. Spiritual guides, angels, and ancestors of Nathan. Hey, how's it going? Welcome, Ray. Please hit the like button and subscribe. I'm getting ready to move on to Aquarius. We just did Capricorn. I like this deck ideal. Yeah. I have a lot of decks that are just for certain things. I'm a Virgo Mars. I'm very particular and organized. I don't like messes. I like to know where things are at. All right. So back to Nathan. Does Ashley still like Nathan? So how this works is the first card we see. Oops. Sorry. So all my cards are in the upright. If it lands in reverse, we know it's opposite. But here, Nathan, it says that no. What'd you do to this woman, Nathan? She don't like you no more. If you want a reading to know why or what's going on with the energy or how you might be able to change it, Then the prices are pinned in the chat and on the description, as well as the links to pay me. Please do not pay me through YouTube. If you're going to pay me through YouTube, you have to add 30%. If you do not add 30%, you will be getting nothing because I'm not paying for the dealer. I'm not paying for the dealer, and YouTube takes 30%. So here we go. Moving on, babies. Hello, hello. Please hit the like button, subscribe. Now we have Aquarius. Age of Aquarius. I have this bad habit of trying to sing things the way that I hear them in my head. It's really bad. Like earlier, I was listening to the song True by Spandau Ballet. You know the song that goes, I know this much is true. I always thought it was by Tears for Fears. Anyways, I sing all the time. But I always try to sing like, and then Tina Turner came on next. I was like, say I'm playing that bass. Because that's what she sounds like to me. And I love Tina Turner. Sorry, I digress. Aquarius. Speaking of weirdos. Aquarius. Okay, something you've had your eye on for a long time here, Aquarius. That is not looking at you. That you're drawn to like a moth to a flame. That you want to move forward with because they make you happy. Could be a Leo. Or just you getting illumination about this new begin. Oh, this is too much, Aquarius. Shoot, you better pay me. I didn't want to take these out. Okay, so, wow. The bottom of the deck, Aquarius, I see there's a lot of disappointment surrounding the situation. So this is for Aquarius. All Aquarius placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, I don't care where. There's a disappointment. Maybe in love or around an offer someone's made, or maybe you haven't made an offer to someone and they're disappointed. There ain't nothing in that cup, Aquarius. Ain't nothing there. And I don't know if that's you or someone else. Oh my God, there's the Serpent again. Yeah, I don't know what the Serpent is, so you could be related somehow, because I did mix these cards up to a Capricorn. You could have a Capricorn Aquarius crossover or be a cusper. That would be literally today. So something, either you or someone else that you've had your eye on for a long time, or maybe vice versa. So it could be the other way around, because neither one of these are looking at moving forward with a victory. You're drawn to it like a moth to a flame. You want to move forward, and now you're getting illumination here about the happiness and the truth about having this new beginning in something stable. So we have Leo here. That's your opposite. And the Artist card is about manifesting and writing it down. Well, what are we in right now? Well, we're in the new moon, you guys. This is when we take the time to manifest and write down what we want, what we desire. Maybe we need to write someone. Your ancestors are here with you, they're saying. Pay attention to the signs and synchronicities. So this is about a card with the ancestors. It says, time to undertake a new spiritual pursuit. Ponder the cycle of life and death. Well, maybe that's it. You're like, well, what makes me happy? What do I really want? I've been disappointed in life. Seems like I'm always attracted to what's not good for me or unhealthy. And now I want to move forward from the cycle to be healthy. I want to be stable. Well, pay attention. Pay attention to the signs and know that it's time for something new. Wow. Very good, Aquarius. I like it. So let me know in the chat if you're an Aquarius or you have strong Aquarius placements. I, again, have no Aquarius placements. I don't have any placements until Taurus, you guys. I don't have Capricorn, Aquarius, or Pisces. Whoa. Or Aries. Whoa. I skipped out on that whole section of the zodiac. I have 2 strong Sagittarius placements. Well, they're actually lesser planets. And then I skipped Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, and Aries. And I'm telling you, I don't feel sad about it. I don't feel sad about not having those in my main chart. I feel kind of blessed. All right, so here we go. I feel like I got enough going on with my Taurus moon and Scorpio rising that's tearing me apart. What do we have, Aquarius? How do we get rid of this feeling of disappointment? Uh-oh, that's too much. How do we get you on the path that you can start this new spiritual pursuit to find your happiness and your stability? Because I see you want to move forward, but something's got you stuck. Solitary. Well, I feel like you're no stranger to being alone. But that's the card that came out. So maybe your life path 4, 6, or 1. But the advice from this card, from the Rabbit Oracle, is look within. Well, there you go, Bubs. Why are you so unhappy about something? You know, I'm going to say something. I don't feel like air signs or fire signs are very self-reflective or self-introspective. Now, again, if you're a meditator or spiritual practitioner, that's different. But in this case, I feel like Spirit is telling you, if you want to be happy, you have to go within. Go within. My marriage time check, ma'am. What? So welcome, everybody. Hit the like button and subscribe if you want a free yes or no. I've been reading tarot for 30 years. I don't offer free readings, and no actual tarot reader does free readings. I do the yes and no to help grow the channel and help the algorithm so that people can find me that want to get a reading today, so that they can have a real verified high priestess read their tarot. Hi, Michelle. How are you? Welcome, welcome, sweetie. We're moving on to Pisces. So, Aquarius, looks like it's time to go within to find your happiness. Find out why you're so disappointed. Why do you keep being attracted and drawn things that aren't good for you? If you want to move forward and be happy and have something stable, Spirit's like you need to write it down, Aquarius, and start to manifest it. Maybe a new spiritual path is in order. I know Aquarius doesn't like sticking to a path because they're very eclectic and they like many things, but the thing about liking everything is that you never really go anywhere, is it? So sometimes you have to pick a path and stick to it. Let me know how that goes. Let me know how that goes. All right, Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. So yeah, hit the like button and subscribe, everybody. Help people find the channel. Now, who came out first with Pisces? So this is for Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, all Pisces placements. Look what we have, a koi fish. Do you have Pisces? Where's your other fishy? Well, looks like you lost him somewhere. So this card's about going with the flow, literally. This is about having an incredible memory. Oh my God, and this is about a silence. How come you have 3 oracle cards here, Pisces? We have Sagittarius kind of sideways. Maybe you're tired of being patient about this new beginning. Whoa, in something passionate. Hey. Welcome, welcome, welcome. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 6 of Cups. Soulmate energy of victory and love. You know, remember, soulmates come in many forms. Satnin is my magic rabbit. She's my soulmate. Aren't you, baby girl? God, I love that fucking rabbit. So, a victory in love that you want to fight for, right? Gemini energy. Well, it could have an Aquarius crossover because we have the artist card here. Yeah, writing down exactly what you need after being stuck in your head about your 10 of Pentacles. Wow. So, Anuki, I don't know your name. So, hello to everyone. Hit the like button, subscribe. They like to feed off your energy. No bueno. Okay, so what I'm seeing here, Pisces, I'm going to see what this says. This is about not talking to someone. I'm going to read these 3 incongruency, the little message, because this is about getting along with others. This is about staying to the trail. Time to engage with others. So go with the flow, engage with others, look towards those who can be loyal to you. So Pisces, you have to find people that are like stable in order to balance yourself out, I feel like. And this is, the silence is about someone you haven't spoken to in a long time. So go with the flow. Okay, seek out a place of stillness to hear what you need. Take the time to meditate. So maybe you haven't figured out how to have this new beginning. You could be having one with the Sagittarius, or like your earth angel energy is a little sideways. Wasn't upright, wasn't in reverse. It was just kind of like, maybe you're running out of patience regarding this passionate new beginning. And Spirit's saying, go with the flow, look to those who can be loyal, and go inward to find out exactly what you need to say. I don't know what you're saying, Michelle, but that's not what I'm getting from the reading. Whoa. Here we go. So Pisces, remember, you are the owner of your own energy and no one can control you. So if you need help in your spiritual path, there's plenty out there. Oh my God, we have the same. That says go within. Pisces. I definitely have a Pisces Aquarius crossover because we literally had this card again. So I'm going to do one more for Pisces. So go inward, Pisces, literally. This says, you get to go inward twice. Pisces, time to take a little retreat. Okay, you know what a meditation retreat is? 39, do the work of going inward, Pisces. Look at these cute cards. I absolutely love them. That's why we don't need AI. This woman hand-painted all this stuff. We have so many talented artists out there. We don't need to slop it. Fuck it. It's like really bad. All right, so this is, oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. Like, why is that? So this card says, make an effort. So again, you have to make an effort here to go with the flow. Yeah, absolutely. Taz, you always could have. No one was ever stopping you, Taz. So definitely known, and I like it that way. So hit the like button, subscribe. Taz, ask your question. So this is saying, do the work to go inward, go with the flow. Stick to people that are loyal to you because you have this victory and love here that you want to fight for, but you need to manifest it up. So that's what I have with that. No, I asked you. Girl. You know one thing Cancer doesn't like, and as I get older, I lose more patience. I don't like repeating myself. I guess I need to slow down. I feel like it's really about other people, not you necessarily, Taz, but other people just don't pay attention. And that is not my problem, that you all are a bunch of crackheads. Sorry you guys didn't find Buddhism at 20 so that you could perfect your concentration. Sorry. No, go ahead and ask it. Yeah. Please hit the like button and subscribe. So do you guys have a question? Yes and no is free. If you want to pay me to get a reading, I will stop the all signs because all signs ain't paying me. Well, YouTube pays a little, but anyways, it ain't much, y'all. So if you thought you're going to get YouTube rich, I feel like those days are long gone. Those days were way before the pandemic, which is still ongoing, by the way. Okay, Taj, you going to ask your question, babes? Ask me your question. And if anybody wants to... Ooh. If anybody wants to do this, how you'll celebrate. I'll rejoice. Oops. I'm making a little goal here. Start the goal. Sorry. I created a goal. The goal is somebody gets a reading. I don't know. I just put that there. All right, Taz, did you want your question answered before going to Aries? Let's get your question before Aries. Hit the like button, subscribe. And tell me your question, baby doll. I don't see it. Yes and no is free. All right, I don't see your question, Tazzy. Tazzy too. I don't see it, sweetie. Well, we can always answer it after Aries. So, Aries. Where my Aries at? Oh, here it is. Does Millie want to know how we handle... Uh-oh, Millie. First of all, you're dealing with a younger Scorpio, right? You're definitely going to have to be the more mature one here. Keep in mind, Scorpio is ruled by who? Mars. Same planet that rules Aries, which is the craziest motherfucker ever lived. Least regulated motherfucker ever, Aries. Least regulated motherfuckers, Aries. And Gemini. Not a lot of... I'm almost cussed. Yeah. Let's see. Let's find out. Maybe he didn't have his head right. He didn't have his head right. Okay, let's find out. Spiritual guides, angels, and ancestors. Tell us the truth here about Taz and Millie. Does he regret how he handled... Oh, does he feel genuine remorse? Does he feel genuine? Well, I'm sure if he almost cussed, he probably does feel genuine remorse. But keep in mind, it's a Scorpio. They have a hard time admitting fault, just like Taurus. Good luck. Good luck getting a fixed sign to apologize, you guys. Okay. Spiritual guides, angels, and ancestors. Does Millie feel genuine remorse about how he handled Taz? So here we go. Gosh, what if it's no? But we're going to see. Yeah, I didn't feel like it was going to be no. But yeah, he feels genuine remorse. Yes, the answer is yes, he feels remorse. As he should. As he should. You know, people say do things, right? Especially keep in mind, Taz, if he's not from the same culture as you, he was raised in another culture. Men act different in other cultures. They ain't the same. That's why I'm like, you know, get in line here. Then if you're gonna be with someone who's been raised in a different culture where women aren't treated like second-class citizens, although we are all over the planet, then shit's got to be real. Oh, okay. Well, he feels bad about it. He feels bad. All right, here we go. Aries. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Where am all my Aries at? Aries placements. This is for all Aries placements. Okay, help time. All right. Well, then let me know. If you want a reading, let me know. Okay, so Aries is about something moving forward. Somebody's holding back here. Could be Cancer involved. And now you need to figure out, ooh, which way to go and build something. All right, Aries, I'm going to take one more because what I feel like on this one, yeah. Okay, here you are, Aries. Regardless of your gender, you are the king or queen of wands, entrepreneur. Hey, Aries, how are you, Silverado? Yeah, let me know, Taz, whenever you pay me when you want your reading. You know me, I'll stop the stream. It's not a big deal because I always timestamp it anyways, so they'll skip over your reading. Nobody wants to listen to that. So, Aries, you're learning something. So we have the Page of Pentacles, which can be a younger earth sign child, but really he's the wisest of all the pages because he wants to learn, I have this pentacle here. What do I do with it? How do I invest? The Page of Pentacles is the archetype of the learner. So I feel like you're learning something here after you were juggling something else. Yeah, from far away. Wow, money. There's a lot of earth energy. So we may have, okay, in the Queen of Cups, Cancer, we might have a little bit of a crossover, but I see that we have Cancer twice. So it's like something isn't moving forward because someone's holding back. And the well is about going inward and finding the signs to help you architect, which is about creating your own reality, success in this situation. So Aries, you're learning something right now. So I don't know if you've held yourself back or someone else has been holding back from you. But the well card is about going into your deepest strength and looking for the signs. Why am I holding back? Why is this person holding back? Maybe there is a Cancer holding back from you. And the architect is about literally building a whole new reality. So I'll read the message from the architect, but it really is showing you that you have the ability to create a different reality. Why? Because you're the King or Queen of Wands. Entrepreneur, very powerful. It says create your own life. Use your mental power to manifest desires. And that's what this is. It's about manifestation. So you're learning how to manifest the situation to move forward after you were holding back or someone else is, so that you can be this King or Queen of Wands. I like this, Aries. This is good. I like this, Aries. This is good. It's helping me see that, you know, even if something hasn't gone the way that you planted, you are planted. Somebody planted some seeds, maybe. Interesting. I don't know where that came from. Things didn't go the way you planned because somebody was holding back, maybe you, or something was preventing you from moving forward. But now you're finally deciding to design your own life here as this King or Queen of Wands, and you're going to learn how. Maybe you're learning the art of manifestation. Yay! Hi, hi, Valinda. Hi, Silverado. Welcome, guys. So you're finally going to learn how to do this. All right, I like this. That's where you hire a coach, right? Someone like me that can help you. We can't know everything all the time. This is good news. I like it. This is a pretty positive read because I feel like the reason why something wasn't moving forward is because someone was holding back. Either you or someone else, Aries. And now Spirit is saying stand in your power and learn how to make this life you want. Very positive news. Okay, so let's do a card from... These two came out. I'll read them together, you guys. I'm only trying to get one card. It says Shadow. Interesting. An Island. So these are the Rabbit Tarot Oracle. It's just called Nikisha's Rabbit Oracle. Okay, I keep fucking up the name. But these two cards mean say nothing. Interesting. Say something. So say nothing, right? And what's this one? 18. So life path 1, 9, or 8. Say nothing. Reach out if you are lonely. This is hilarious. All right, Aries. The reason I feel like I have these two is because you've been saying nothing. And Spirit's saying, reach out if you're lonely. Do you see? We can't have you both saying nothing, Aries, and also feeling lonely that there's no one here on this island with you. You have a choice. You can keep holding back, and you're not going to move forward in this situation, or you can reach out, learning how to reach out and manifest. Wow. Pretty strong message. Or maybe that's confirmation someone else has been saying nothing. And Spirit's saying you need to reach out if you want to make contact. And you can do it. Why? Because you're the King or Queen of Wands. You're very powerful. Ooh, and there's the word. You guys, that's about writing. So I feel like you need to communicate with someone here, Aries. Maybe you don't know how, and you're looking for the right words. It's been stressing you out. Wow. Because you or someone else has been holding back. Interesting. Fair enough. Okay, here we go. All right, does anyone have a question? So welcome to Magic Rabbit Tarot. I am Salena. I'm doing the All Signs, New Moon, and Capricorn readings. Yes and no is free. You just hit the like button and subscribe. If you want a personal reading, the prices are pinned in the chat as well as the description. And the links to pay me are also in the chat as well as the description. If you want to pay me through YouTube, please add 30% because I have to pay YouTube and only get paid once a month anyways. So that's why I really don't like being paid through YouTube. Okay, Taurus. You did a spell about it the other day. We don't... Listen here. We don't do sad magic, Magic Rabbit Tarot. We only do spells on ourselves. Okay? Because if you do it on other people, there's always going to be some sort of, you ain't Jesus, you ain't God, you ain't got your mind pervading space. Just do magic on yourself, people, because then you'll absorb whatever karma you created versus sending it out in the world and it's going to come back way worse. Okay. And I say that to everyone. because action and effect is real. Anywho, do the magic on yourself here. It was a spell for you. Oh, good. Very good. That's what I'm saying. Do the magic just on you. Very good. Road opener for yourself. That's right. Because when we think we're some sort of high priest or priestess and we're out there doing magics on other people, we don't fucking know what we're doing. Like, I know, it's not true. Only do it if it's like a protection magic, but then yeah, that's for yourself. For yourself, right? You first. To clear out obstacles. Absolutely. Buddhists do that every day. It's called purification practice. And we meditate on death every morning so that we take the essence of our precious human life and realize that we could die at any moment. So what the fuck are we doing? And what kind of karma do we want to die with? Alrighty, here we go. Spiritual guides, angels, and ancestors. Taurus. What do we have for my Taurans? So this is for Taurus and all Taurus placements. Sun, moon, rising. Oh my god, I forgot to text my friend. Shit. I forgot to text my friend. I was doing the stream. Oops. And they always want to know. And I just remembered because they're a Taurus. Oopses. Sorry, dude. He should know I go live all the time. We haven't talked in a couple weeks. He's settling with his baby mama. I'd like to give him space. We give him space. Hi, Kelly. How are you, sweetie? Welcome, welcome. So if anybody has a question, let me know. Hit the like button or subscribe. Oops. Bam. Here we go. Okay, sorry guys. Although they should just have their fucking, what do they call that when you get your whatever, the bell that lets you know. If you're getting notifications, you'll know when I'm going live anyways, but I feel like either YouTube doesn't ask if you want the notifications or they don't actually have them on. Because I never get notifications about anyone I follow, so. Here we go, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Whoa, wow, that came out pretty quick. Equal give and take. That's what you deserve, baby. You give, you should get. Oh my God, with your Two of Cups. Hell yeah. So this is about an equal relationship. Had to change. Ooh, but it was all about that time, Taurus. So there's equal give and take here. Something definitely needed to change. Yeah, and there's, after having your eye on it, maybe stop watching it. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, I have you, Taurus. Interesting. Interesting. So for me, the Emperor is Taurus. Period. For other people, it's Aries. For me, it's Taurus. So here you are in your own energy, Taurus. I love this. This is for Taurus and all Taurus placements. Yeah, after you walked away from what? Being sad. Good. After you walked away from being sad about working together for this union and you were holding back. Okay, Taurus, this is good. This shows me that you've done some work, Bubbas. Yay, Taurus. So, you're standing in your power and you decided, I don't want to be sad anymore. Instead, I'm going to work together. Maybe you were watching this in a funny way because this page of Swords came out kind of funny. But now there's equal give and take between you and your loved one. Again, this could be anybody, your romance partner, your family, your friend, after needing some serious change. And this was all about the timing, the divine timing. Yeah, divine timing. Sure, absolutely, Kelly. Got a lot going on. Hey guys, hi. I don't do free readings, so if you would like a reading, Kelly, the links are both in the chat and the description. So pay me and I'll give you a reading for sure. Everyone gets a reading if they pay. Or a free yes and no, just hitting the like button and subscribing. So that's how we do it. Real tarot readers aren't giving away free readings, kids. This doesn't work that way. Just like real doctors aren't giving away free doctor's appointments. You have to pay. And this is actually the cheapest place you can get any of my readings. This is like beyond dirt cheap. My readings start at $65 and they're worth it. All right, here we go, Taurus. Good job. So finally, after you kind of having a crooked ass eye on it, you're standing in your power. Something needed to change with the Two of Cups here, and it was all about the timing. Ooh, here we have, what's this? Future. All right, I like this. And we have two bunnies. Well, I feel like you're looking towards the future, Taurus. Look at this. Cutie patootie. Aw, two rabbits together like Two of Cups. You're looking towards the future, my love. Hey, Jenny. Hey, Libby, how are you guys? So, yes, Taurus, this is warming the little cockles of my heart. I'm a Taurus moon, so I'm totally in love with this. So, as always, it's not just Taurus sun, probably even not Taurus sun, it's sun, moon, rising, Venus, North Node, and this says look ahead. So, Spirit is saying if you want equal give and take with this Two of Cups, you need to look ahead and think about timing. Wow. Keep your eye on the future. How is this going to play out in the future? Stand in your power, Taurus. I really like this. You want equal give and take with your Two of Cups? Something needs to change. Maybe you were looking in the wrong directions for some of you. You're blaming other people, but the truth is it was you that needed to change, or vice versa. Maybe you were trying to fix something that you couldn't. I haven't done Libra yet. I always start with the sign that we're in. So it's a Capricorn new moon, probably peaking right now, you guys. A Capricorn new moon. I started with Cappy. So I'll end with Saggy. So I have not gotten to Libra because I just started like 40 minutes ago. All right, you heard it. In this cycle of struggle there, Taurus, go with the flow, trust the timing. Something had to change in order for you to have this equal give and take and let go of any deception. All right, now we have Gemini. Gemini. I just had some pad thai noodles, and how am I hungry again? It only happens when I come on the live. I literally ate them. It's that psychic energy. This is why psychics need paid. It like pulls on me to get information from the ethers. Do you understand? It takes energy. How does a human body run? Energy, which translates to calories, which is why we need to eat. Believe you me, if we could not eat, I'd prefer this, but well, actually, I'm a Taurus moon. You know I love eating. I love eating, but still. I wish we didn't have to do it very often, right? Like we could just like a snake eat once a week or something. That'd be cool. All right, Gemini. What do we have for my gems? Satnin? My crazy gemmies. Yeah, it's been pretty cold here in Florida land. I was going to go on a walk after this, but it's looking kind of, started out really nice. I was warm outside. I had my pretty dress on, and then I went outside, and I was freezing later. Went to the temple. The Buddhist temple. Walked around, did some prostration, watched the prayers. It was that Thai temple. I mean, I can understand it if they're doing mantras because I can understand Sanskrit, but actually the teacher was a white English dude. He wasn't actually there. There was just a video of him. Okay, moving on. I wanted to sage this out for Gemini. Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, gems. What do we got? Gemini. Making a decision. We dealt with the justice, the judgment card, not justice. Ooh, could be Libra involved. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. What about my Gemmies? Yeah, Satnin. Oh, she's snarling her lip right now. I love that when she does that shit. All right. Something's not great here. No victory moving forward in this soulmate connection. Oh my God. But here you need to learn a new spiritual path, though. This is White Buffalo Calf Woman. Yeah, in order to move forward, something's a little sideways. Okay, Gemini, give me a second. Give me one more, Spirit. Okay, give me two more. Well, a lot of heat here, Gemmy. Oh, what did I say about the Justice card? Bam, and Libra. Gemini, bottom of the deck, I have the Ace of Pentacles. This is about the new beginning and stability. Something you've been trying to plant. The firm beginning that you need. Yeah, as the Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here. To get to calmer waters. Whoa, and there you are again. And there you are again, Gemini. Shit. All right, so you have not been having a victory here, Gemini. Or something didn't go well in your love life. Something a little sideways. I feel like, I don't know if this is you trying to manifest. This is generally Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Maybe you have those in your chart. This is about you feeling a little wanky about your ability to be a powerful manifester and move forward after exploring some karmic justice. I don't know, maybe marriage after a Libra. Maybe you were with a Libra. But the White Buffalo Calf Woman is all about learning something new, Jimmy. So we know you love new things. Can you stick with them? You got that staying power, Gemini? Can you do the thing, gems? Let's see what it says from the White Buffalo Calf Woman, because she has her own particular a message. It's time to restore harmony to the world. Be mindful of spirituality in your life. Well, this is it. So if you're using your powers of spirituality sideways, then you're not going to move forward very well. Maybe get yourself upright, or this could be another sign, a fire sign, someone very powerful that you wanted to have a victory with, exploring. Could be about children as well, because we do have the Page of Wands. But this is about stability and karmic justice. So we have Libra coming in strong, and I feel like a love situation or soulmate that you've had a rocky go with. You might need to learn a new spiritual path. Maybe being a chaos magician isn't the way to become happy. I don't know. I mean, I'm a Buddhist of the highest wisdom order, so you know, we prefer things a little clearer and cleaner and classier, but hey, everybody's different. Countless minds, countless ways to be. Yeah, countless minds. Let's get your card here from the Rabbit Oracle. So Gemini, what do you need to know? Dream. I love this, Gemini. Look at this. Oh, there's a goat. Here we are in Capricorn season. There's a goat and 2 bunnies. So dream up what you want this new moon, Gemini. Dreams, card 50. I love that. Be creative. Well, be creative in how you're going to manifest something, how you're going to move forward so that you can explore either this Libra or this marriage or something that's going to balance out your karma. Hey, Gina, how's it going? How are you, sweetie? Welcome, welcome, darling. We just finished Gemini. I'm going to move on to Cancer. This is the all signs. Please hit the like button. And if you have a yes or no question, let me know, darling. But for Gemini, I feel like you need to do something different. You need to dream something bigger, maybe a different spiritual path so you can have this victory moving forward. And that's how you're going to get your karmic justice. So if you've been doing something, I don't know, I feel like that hasn't really resulted in victory for you, Gemini. Yeah, like I said, 7 of Pentacles. You've been like, well, geez, I keep doing this thing to get this Emperor, Empress, be a Taurus involved, and it's just leaving me out in the cold. Well, I don't know, maybe stop dating everybody and just date one person. I don't know, Gemini. It's kind of up to you. Yeah. You don't need to sit any longer in it, right? Spirit said you need to learn a different spiritual path. So you can't think your way into some things or think your way out of them, Jimmy. Yes, you're a genius, and that's just one power of the many powers that humans have access to. All right. Overthinking is not a superpower. Here you go. Cancer. Changing your mind every 10 minutes is not a superpower. I know it feels like it to the air signs, but maybe not Libra. I think Libra is the only one that actually tries to get that air energy to stabilize. That's why they're the most reliable and the cardinal of the signs. And really the only one of the 3 I would ever be seriously involved with as a friend or lover. Okay, here we go. Moving on to Cancer. Cancer. But that's just me. I like stability. I got a Taurus moon. I'm a Cancer stellium. I like a lot of stability. I only like friends that are really reliable people who have strong boundaries and a sense of happiness and freedom. Because everything else can be taken away and is unreliable. I will help many people and work with anyone on the planet. However, my friendship is rare. Cancer, there you are, the Earth Angel, right? That you've had your eye on something. So you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. You're ending a cycle. Yes. Yes. So you're ending some sort of cycle here, Cancer. Fuck yeah. Of being disappointed that came out in reverse. Absolutely. Cancer. Whoa, 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 whoa. And you're no longer disappointed. Could be a Pisces involved here. All right, so the signs that we have are Pisces and Sagittarius, but I feel like this is you finally stepping into the balance that the Temperance card is really about, right? Why? Because you're no longer disappointed about this person who could or could not be a faithful lover. The cycle has ended. You've had your eye on it long enough. Now you've graduated, right? From this to this. See how they're all facing this way to look at her? You're tapping into this patience, this tolerance, this equanimity, and this beauty is what I just heard. You've had your eye on it. You've been trying to end the cycle for a long time. And now you're moving forward. So I feel like this is bringing in actually a faithful lover. Yeah, you're ready to party. You're ready to explore something. Finally, have this new adventure. Technically, the Knight of Wands is about going on an adventure. Motherfucker's got a helmet on. Wear your helmets, wear your condoms if you're adventuring down the canals of a human body. But this is more about you being ready for this adventure because you want something stable and new, and you've cut off, ooh, there's some more Gemini energy. Anything that was not in your best and highest good. So Cancer, Gemini crossover. So you maybe you have Cancer or Gemini in your chart. So Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. You're no longer disappointed about somebody who couldn't be faithful, or this is just you, right? Saying, all right, I was sad and trying to be patient. Maybe you were waiting on someone, you're watching, waiting and watching. You're like, okay, this is over now. I'm not going to be disappointed in love or with anything. And I'm moving forward to have this youthful knight energy that's going to lead to your 10 of Pentacles, which I really love. All right, Cancer, what do we have here? Let's get an oracle card for you, my Cancers and Cancer placements. We're done with the disappointment. And then who shows up? But my little bunny. Oh my God, I have this on my phone. It says luck. So this is card 41. Maybe your life path 1, 4, or 5. Maybe you're 41 years old. But look, there's the bunny and the tarot deck. She sent me a sticker, and this is the one I put on my phone. So Cancer, you got luck on your side because you ended a rough cycle and now you're a fucking earth angel. You lived through it, Cancer. It says take a chance. All right? Take a chance on someone. Have a new adventure. Maybe somebody younger than you. Okay, I like this. This is the first time 2 major arcana have shown up. Shows you you're right on time, which makes sense because we are in a Capricorn new moon. That's your opposite, your sister sign. You had your full moon, and now you're manifesting this good luck energy. Your patience is paid off, my dear. In this tough, painful cycle that you've had your eye on about being disappointed over people being not faithful or something about a lover. And it doesn't have to be a lover. It could just be something you're faithful to. Right? I'm faithful to this. I'm faithful to that. And now I'm going to go explore it. Very good. Luck is on your side, little crabby. Well, I mean, it makes sense. We're still in Cancer, Jupiter. Okay. She's back. Baby, come back. And I feel like it wore you out. Cancer, you were tired. Waiting on something to change. Waiting for someone to learn. Waiting for something to come in. Yeah, you were trying to manifest it. And now it's finally arrived after you being a sweet ass earth. The planet has seen your holiness, Cancer, and will now reward you with some good luck. All right, go ahead and pay, sweetie. So yeah, I can stop whenever you pay me. If you're in a hurry. Again, I do not mind. Look, Cancer, I think you might be getting married. I've seen this sign a lot for Cancer. So there's something stable coming in. I don't know if it's a person or a job, but you got something good, Cancer. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Terry. Yeah, you got to create the luck. Cancer was creating the luck. They didn't fucking get lucky. That's what they had, the temperance and the... You see all the shit Cancer had to go through before they got lucky? Yeah. Basically wearing down their karmic clock, right? What's on my finger here? So Tajay, let me know about your reading. And until Taz gets back to me, I'm gonna move on to Leo. I saw it was a TikTok. I don't have TikTok. It was an Instagram, and some astrologer was like, "Who is the toughest sign of the woman in the zodiac?" And they were like, "Cancer." I'm like, "That's for fucking sure." We seem so soft, but we are the strongest people I've ever met in my life. And we will hardly ever ask for help, which is pathetic. And also because we are always helping others. Look at this cute little bunny thing. I love it. All right, so I don't have any question from Taz yet. So we're going to move on to Leo. Where are my Leos at? Please hit the like button, subscribe, Leo. You're beautiful. I always call them, they're my lucky Leos. Talk about lucky Leos. They're lucky. Why? Because they have the sunshine on their side. Leo, what you got? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. That's me. I have 2 very strong Leo placements. Even though I'm a Cancer stellium, I have 4 fire planets in my main chart. So she's a very spicy, hot, wet mess. Yeah, good. Oh yeah, we are funny. Well, I'm actually pretty hilarious. I'm actually Leo Saturn. Okay, look, you could have Scorpio in your chart, Leo, or this is about something changing or hasn't changed fast enough. Oh yeah, but you're manifesting. Look at this, Leo. Fuck yeah. Whoever I'm reading for says, you know what? Nothing has changed. So guess what? I'm going to manifest something. I'm going to manifest something. I'm going to manifest. Oh my God. You could have a Leo Cancer crossover here. So Scorpio, Saggy, and then a Magician in between. What is this that Leo is manifesting? Yeah. Okay, we definitely have a Cancer Leo crossover because we have 2 cards that were in Cancer's reading. Wow. In order for something to change, Spirit is saying you're at a crossroad right now. So this is the overall energy of the reading. You're at this crossroads, right? About the King or Queen of Cups. This could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. What did I just say? We have a Cancer, Leo crossover. You could be a cusper. And why is this always on the bottom again? I'm moving these things around. So you're at a crossroads and you have a choice, Leo. Nothing has changed here in some situation that's maybe has been painful for you to look at. All right, babe. Let me finish Leo. Do you want your reading now or do you want to wait? It's up to you. You want it right after Leo or do you want to wait until the end? So tell me. So something hasn't changed here and you're like, all right, fuck this. I'm going to manifest. I'm an angel. I know I can. I've been stressed out and now I want to be faithful to how to do this, the artist. And you're at this crossroads. So let me know, Taz, if you want, I can wait. Okay, good. Thank you. I appreciate that. So we're at Leo. We're not going to be, it's not going to be that much longer anyways. Okay, so nothing has changed, Leo, and this is causing you to manifest. You have 1, 2, 3 major arcana starting your readout. Definitely a Cancer crossover. That's pretty amazing. And now Spirit is saying whatever you were waiting on previously and being an earth angel on, it stressed you out because it didn't come in. And so now, yeah, this might be a long reading. That's fine. And so now here you are wondering how, okay, that's fine. This didn't work out. Nothing changed. I'm going back to the drawing board. I'm going to go inside of my mind here, Leo, and I'm going to manifest what I do want. So Leo, I just hear the song. I'm channeling a song. Ain't nothing gonna break on my stride. Nobody's gonna hold me down. Oh no. This is lucky. I said Cancer was lucky. No, Leo's lucky. Nobody's gonna break on my stride. No one's gonna break your stride, Leo. Nobody's gonna hold you down. You are going to manifest this faithful lover. Or being faithful to something. Again, doesn't have to be about romance, you guys. Could be anything. Deception. That's right. Some motherfuckers were fucking with you, Leo. So we have card 43. Hey, everyone. How's it going, Beach? Some motherfuckers. Oh, no. I got to keep on moving. Somebody was fucking with you, Leo. Deception. And this is why nothing was changing. And that's why it stressed you out. Because somebody was deceptive. Phew. They law. This says move on. So, Leo, this is a strong message. You are being guided to move on at the crossroads you were at regarding this situation. It's time to move on. Somebody or something was deceptive. You go, Leo. Yes, Leo is absolutely awesome. They're waiting around for nobody. There you are. There's Leo right there, the Queen of Wands. Somebody was deceptive, and so you're like, well, fine. You want to keep being deceptive? It stressed me out, and now I'm moving on, and I'm going to manifest something else. Watch me get something bigger and badder and better. Yes, Leo. Fuck yeah. I'm all there for it. I'm a Leo Saturn and a Leo Venus, so I have strong Leo placements. My poor Leo Saturn. I get mad at it all the time. It's not fair. I'm like, I'm so clever and funny and smart. Why do I just not want to be in that? But I'm like, any leader in this planet that's a good leader does not want to be a leader. I promise you. We're all like, nah, that's okay. Those are the only people worth a fucking dime to lead. All right. Moving on to Virgo. Where are my Virgos at? Virgo. That's Satnin, my magic rabbit. She is a Virgo stellium as well as a Scorpio stellium. So Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. I have a Virgo Mars. Makes me a little crazy. But also I don't miss a beat and I don't forget anything. Because it's all very organized up in here. All right, Virgo. What do we have, Virgo? Whoa. Damn, Virgo, you got two kings coming out. You could be dealing with a twofer. Okay, interesting. This could be a same-sex situation, or this is about your dad, mom, boss, or something, because these two are the boss daddies of it all, right? King of Wands is the archetypally the entrepreneur. So Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, you could be dealing with those. Six of Pentacles is equal give and take, where this situation, nobody feels like they're not getting more. And Virgos. And then finally, we have the King of Pentacles. So this is the big daddy boss man. He's the last king before the emperor. So this is Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. So I don't know if there's something that needs to balance out between these two aspects of you. Oh my God, we have another king? What's happening here? Is there an orgy? What is going on? Okay, well, the King of Swords is Aquarius's card. I have never had three kings at any. This is gay as hell. which I love gay, okay? But I'm saying I don't understand why we got all these kings. Yeah, and your ancestors are sending you signs. One more card here. Holy Macintosh. All these meons and one little Queen of Cups here. One little Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Well, it is competition here. Virgo with Scorpio rising. Ooh, sexy. It's obviously different for everybody. Ruler, hello. And then there's heartbreak. Well, very interesting. Very interesting. All right, I got to download just now. It's going to come out. This is the only card that's technically the Virgo's card. Somebody here is wanting this person you had your eye on. Because the Raven is about watching the signs and indications. Yeah, and being at this crossroad. Oh my God, look at all this Gemini energy. Holy shit. Could be a Leo involved. Look at this. There's heartbreak around a decision over a truth. Virgo. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. What have you done? Sorry. I said, what have you done? I feel like this was your fault, Virgo. Yeah, something. Something was your fault or something. Something about a snake making you strong. The snake is twice here around the prophetess. I feel like that's who this person is. Whew! I don't know. I just feel sadness. I don't know. Hold on. Give me a second because this is a lot. I feel sadness at my heart, Virgo, that's kind of like punching it. I feel like the Raven is here to kind of guide you somewhere that you didn't want to go. This is giving me very stubborn Virgo energy. Why I feel like this King of Swords. So this is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So we have every fucking sign here except a water sign, and then we have this Queen of Cups. So I don't know if someone is looking to get your ex, or someone is... We got a lot of kings. That's what I'm saying. This is a lot of kings. Let me look up this Raven. Hopefully the Raven will help me figure out what all these kings are doing here. Maybe it is a gay orgy. Hell, I don't judge you. Be safe. It's time to get crafty with the situation. Both of our rising sign. Oh, that's your rising sign is Virgo or Cancer. Anywho, it's time to get crafty with your situation. Honor your ancestors. So Virgo, you got to get crafty here. You got a King of Wands who wants equal give and take with you. Okay. I feel like these two, this person is separate. And then we got all this masculine energy regardless of the gender. And there's a lot of heartbreak. You need to get crafty here. You need to get crafty. All right. We have a businessman and we have Big Daddy businessman. So we have an entrepreneur and Big Daddy money next to Aquarius who cuts off all shit before it can start. Right. Somebody who definitely stands in their own truth and power. King of Swords is Aquarius to me. You don't really care so much about other people's opinions. And a lot of heartbreak. Woo! All right, so I'm going to move on out of this because this is giving me a headache. So I don't know if this is just a super gay love affair, which is cool or whatever, or this is about you and all of this masculine energy inside of you that is literally being squelched for some reason. Probably because there isn't equal give and take between these two parts of yourself. Are you overworking it, overextended? Damn. Time to get crafty. Let's see what this card says. Maybe it's going to help us out. Work. Girl, work. You better work. Listen, Virgo, there's work to do. Shit. Make an effort. This card is make an effort. Virgo, you must make an effort. If you want equal give and take here, you have to get crafty. You have to make an effort. I know it's heartbreaking for you, Virgo. I know you're a wounded warrior. Yeah, but you're at this crossroads and this prophet needs your help, needs you to be strong to get to calmer waters. Oof. You have to make a sacrifice. Whoa. This is for a very specific Virgo to have all these three kings come out. And Spirit saying, get crafty with this. And you have to make an effort with this Queen of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Damn, that's pretty intense, Virgo. What do you get yourself into? Have you just been so busy working and worried about your own sexuality and your own money bag that you haven't been wanting to help this person out? And you cut them off? I kind of feel a little sad. Happy Sunday. Welcome, Ethan. Welcome to Magic Rabbit Tarot. I am Salena. I've been reading tarot and I've been verified as a clairvoyant, a psychic. Reading tarot for 30 years. What is this card flipped around here for? Oh my God. And right here with the deceptive person, this is about your happiness. Do you have a drinking problem, Virgo? Sop it up with a biscuit. Every time someone says something about Jesus, first of all, I hear him say, oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. So these people who keep my name out of their mouth. And then I think of that, the RuPaul sketch where it's like smoking. Yeah, that's not for you. It's not a message for you. No, Taz, I didn't feel like it didn't have anything to do with it. And again, it depends on the message, right? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Depends on the message. I didn't feel like it was for you at all. A very specific message. I feel like someone here is preventing someone else from doing the right thing, and I don't know why, Virgo. And it seems like either you're too concerned with yourself, since that 9 of Cups was backwards, and we had that King of Swords with the King of Wands at the beginning. So I feel like this is for a Virgo who's suffering from their own heartbreak. I'd suggest something to indulge in a drunken state of mind. Well, you know, do whatever you want, right? You have freedom. Yeah, freedom. Jesus, slop me up with a biscuit. No, that's what I think of, the RuPaul song where Latrice Royale says, Jesus, slop me up with a biscuit. I don't know if it's like a traditional Black church song or what, but it's pretty funny. Jesus, slop me up with a biscuit. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. I rebuke these. Like, listen, you got no rebuking power here. I promise you that. I promise you, we love Jesus. We love all beings equally. That's what Buddhism is. It's all about loving all beings equally. Now, I don't mean we treat them all the same. Depends on the karma and so forth, but we love them all equally. We don't see one as better than the other or any is above any other. We love all people equally in Buddhism land. All right, Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. That's me. I'm a Libra North Node. Here we go, Libra. Whoa. Wow, this Earth Angel could have a Cancer crossover because this Earth Angel's come out in Cancer, Leo, and now Libra. So you're being patient. You're trying to balance out the scales. Oh, there's my Libra. You're trying to balance out the scales of something. Interesting, Libra. What are you trying to balance out the scales of? Whoa, Scorpio, Tower. After something unexpected with a friend or a group of people? What else? Oh boy, Libra. Okay, and this has come out through, so we have a Cancer, Libra, Leo crossover because these cards have come out in both of those. Oh my God, and healing. You know what, though? You have just as many major arcana as Cancer had. So you're trying to be patient to balance out the scales out. So something unexpected happened in regards to a group that you were faithful to, a healing group. So we have Aquarius, we have Sagittarius, we have Scorpio, we have Pisces. And then we have the Sun Bear. This is about Asian ancestors. Wow, that you're attracted to. Oh my gosh, with your 10 of Cups. Wow. And then we have Scorpio there. So Libra, hey, how are you? Hey, Umbra. Please hit the like button and subscribe and let me know in the comments how it resonates. So Libra, I'm going to read the Sun Bear and the Scales because something here needs balance out after some disruption in some sort of group, a healing group. I feel like could be Aquarius or an Aquarius friend that you were faithful to. So Libra, it could be either a group of people or just one particular friend that needs to need some loving, I feel like. So the Sun Bear, that's about ancestors and Asian ancestors in particular. It says, summon the strength to help steady your spirit, listen to your intuition and let it guide you. Yeah, so something unexpected, I feel like, happened between you and someone else or you and a group of people, and now you're trying to get your shit together because your scales have been all wackadoo. We know that Libra doesn't like any wackadoo scales. Right? Get your scales together, Libra. What's this say? More on the woman protected by Asian ancestors. Yes. The Scales, listen to what's going on in the situation and make a decision to benefit your world. Bring proper judgment back to the world. Well, Libra, I feel like this is your Earth Angel energy. Maybe you're healing with a group of people that you're, that you've been in partnership with. Maybe something unexpected is happening or has happened in your life, but Spirit is saying that your ancestors are here to protect you and they want to help you balance this out. Yeah. This is actually a really good reading, Libra. This is very positive for my Libras, so hallelujah to you. You are stepping into your Earth Angel energy. So we have Aquarius, Sagittarius, and Scorpio here, but I just feel like that's more about you being patient, balancing something out after an unexpected change with either one person or a group of people that you were faithful to. So we have Pisces as well. So Libra, what do we have from the Nikisha's Rabbit Oracle? What other advice can we get? Horizon. Oh, look at these bunnies. They're in this little ship. So this is card 31. Maybe your life path 3, 1, or 4. Maybe you're 31. Look to the distance. Well, maybe this is the advice. Something happened that was unexpected, but Spirit's saying, don't worry. You're either building a community with people here, you know, to build up a better world. So this reminds me of my friend who is Libra. I feel like this is definitely for her because she's thinking about starting a dream group for her dream work in the local city. Wow, she always comes through in my readings, even though she's rarely here because of our 6-hour time difference. She's always there. That just shows you when you're connected to somebody, they're always with you, no matter what. All right, does anyone have a question before I move on to Scorpio and then Sagittarius, and then I'm done with the all signs, and I'm opening the table up. Taz has already paid for a reading, so she's first. But other than that, that's why I'm here. Libra, that was pretty good, Libra. It's pretty good, Libra. Way to go. Way to help change the world. I appreciate it. The Cancers and Virgos everywhere are rejoicing in you, Libra, because we need help. We need help. All right, Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Where are my Scorpios at? Where's my Scorpios at? Ooh, for the Aries, Gemini, Aqua. Oh, we're at Scorpio right now. Oh, did you hit the like button and subscribe, Umbra? It's Paisley. Paisley. So here we have Scorpio. I'm a Scorpio rising. I am not a hoe. And Satnin is a Scorpio stellium. She's spade and she's a lesbian, but I imagine if she had access to all these... That's funny, I said that and she shook. If she had access to all those sexy young lady bunnies, she probably would be a hoe. She's like, I'm going to ignore that you said that, Mom. You know it's true. All right, something isn't healing here. So we have Aquarius coming out sideways. Oop. Something isn't healed. Oh my fucking God. This has come out 4 times today. It came out in Cancer. It came out in Leo. It came out in Libra. And it's just come out in Scorpio. Yeah, you're trying to be patient. Yeah, oh wow. I'm going to end this here because this is pretty intense. Because I feel the energy intensely. There's a truth that you've been defending your position about something that you know, because you've seen the shadow and you've been trying to manage. Oh, God. So there's a truth here, Scorpio. Something isn't healed, possibly in Aquarius, that you were attracted to or was attracted to you, or maybe both. I feel like here you are this Queen of Wands, right? You're very sexy, ruled by Mars as well. So this is technically Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo, but I feel like because we have this crossover, this is about you feeling left out in the cold and being patient and now wanting this new beginning and something passionate. And there's a truth that you're realizing in this new moon. This is pretty intense, actually. Scorpio, I feel this energy intensely, but I feel like the message is pretty clear. You have been, oh, well, I'm glad you're here, Woody. Sorry. You have, I feel like, been feeling left out in the cold by someone or something that you were trying to be patient on, but somebody hasn't healed here. And you're ready for this passionate new beginning. So it's time to move forward and defend your position that you know the truth now. After doing your shadow work, yeah, that this person's a narcissist. Wow. Good. Why? Because you went in the shadow, you saw for yourself, and there you are. Yeah. Or maybe you've healed the narcissistic part of yourself, Scorpio. Oh my God, and there's the fucking king to the queen, and there you are. Yeah. So maybe there was a part of your sexuality that was really bringing you down and leaving you feeling out in the cold. Or maybe this is just about you realizing that people around you aren't as healed as you thought. And that's why you feel left out in the cold, because there are some really shady ass motherfuckers. But regardless, you realizing this truth in this new moon, Scorpio, and you're ready for this passionate new beginning. You've been patient enough with this person or situation. You realize it's not going to change, and it is what it is. This is what I heard. It is what it is. And I don't know if that took you a long time to get through, Scorpio, or you just finally, the realization has landed, I feel like, for some of you. All right, moving on, Scorpio, just like you. Moving on, just like you, Scorpio. Let's get a card from the Nikisha's Oracle. Yeah, it's a strong, I have a strong feeling right now. It's like you're finally, I feel like you knew it intellectually, Scorpio, but you were still waiting for this person or situation to change. And baby, I don't know if it ever will. So we don't fuck around. We just moving on with life. Yeah, fawn. So you have a new gift waiting. Oh, look, you got a bunny. You got 2 mice. You have a deer or a buck here, and then a fawn. So what does this card say? This is card 33. Maybe you're 33, life past 6 or 3. It says fix the essentials. Yeah. So you might have been trying to help and fix someone else, but Spirit's saying just work on yourself. Just work on yourself. You can't fix this person, Scorpio. You can't save him. Maybe it's an Aquarius or a fire sign, but I feel like I said, this is you, and you've been trying to wait, and you're like, I can't wait anymore. What's important is that I take care of me. That's what's essential. I can only control my happiness. I only know how, to make myself do the spiritual work to heal. I can't make this person over here, maybe an Aquarius, change. I can't do this. I've been patient long enough. So we have Sagittarius, Aquarius coming up pretty strong. But I really feel like this is saying just work on the essentials. Fix the essentials, literally. You are what's important, Scorpio. You can't change anyone. It's hard. I know you love them. But they're just going to leave themselves out in the cold. What are you going to do? Wait forever? No. Hell no! So you're ready for this passionate new beginning. You waited long enough, Scorpio, is what I heard. Yeah, you've had your hands in a lot of healing places. You've been in this fucking Piscean hangman for long enough, Spirit says. Yeah, you're finally ready to turn this shit into bliss because you are an earth angel. So this situation, regardless of whether it was with an Aquarius or someone else, made you like an angel, I feel like. Yeah, and it's time for it to end because you waited and you learned. And basically you earned your fucking earth angels there, Scorpio. Good job. It put you through hell, though, I just heard. But you got it. You did it. You don't have to wait anymore or do anything else for anyone else. You are the essential, and that's the only thing you need to worry about. And that's a rough lesson for water signs. I feel like, and Taurus and Virgo, too, depending on the Taurus and the Virgo. Virgo, Taurus, depending on the Taurus. Okay. Moving on to Sagittarius. Where are my Saggies at? Whoop, whoop. Hit the like button, subscribe. Sagittarius, let me know in the comments if you have a question. I've been reading tarot for 30 years. I have been verified as a psychic and clairvoyant. I can do remote viewing like that. All I have to do. Well, that's not Millie. Yeah, I don't think that was Scorpio either. That's why you get a paid reading for yourself, which is exactly what you did, Taz, because then I tap into just you. I've got probably like hundreds of views on this, so whoever pops in and out, I read for, baby. Baby. A baby. So that's why we never know. That's why I even check mine. Sometimes I'll watch mine and be like, oh, that moon didn't resonate. And my sun will resonate. Or, oh, sometimes it's my Venus that resonates. Or sometimes it's a rising. It's just energy because it's energetic messages. You know this. You know this. She knows this, girl. She knows. All right, moving on. Sagittarius. What do we have for Saggy? Sun, moon, rising, Venus, North Node. What do we have, Saggy? How are things for you, my loves? Oh, my gosh. I went to game day yesterday. And there was this girl, I kept making jokes. You guys know me. I love to make jokes. Why? Not because I have to be the center of attention, but because I like to fucking laugh. And I like other people to laugh. So before we get to you, Saji, I was sitting there. I was making jokes. I'm being the Salena that I always am. And this girl across from me was laughing her fucking ass off. And I'm like, what's your sign? She says, I'm a Sagittarius. I'm like, I clapped. I was like, because Sagittarius and Cancer are the funniest motherfuckers of the zodiac. We are the sassiest. We say it. We jokes on it. We're hilarious. Anyways, she got it. We were best friends by the end of the game day. Okay, so you could be dealing with a Libra, but your ancestors are here helping you make this judgment about something you're very attracted to when it comes to your 10 of Cups, Saji. Wow, pretty straightforward. So this could be about a marriage because I have the Justice card and the 10 of Cups. We have your spiritual guides here helping you out, help you make a judgment because you're very attracted to something, even though something was deceptive. Oof. The bottom of the deck is the overall energy. This is the Selkie. This is about something being not what it seems and how much conflict it has after you thought it was a gift. Wow. Now you're juggling. So this is kind of more intense. We have Libra, but I feel like I don't like that we have this Selkie, the overall energy. And the Sun Bear said, summon the strength to help steady your spirit. Listen to your intuition and let it guide you. Well, you're waiting for some sort of karmic justice. And now it's time to make this decision about what you were attracted to previously that was deceptive. That's what the message is. So yeah, just because you're attracted to someone or something doesn't mean it's good for you. Sometimes we're attracted to our childhood trauma and we have to play it out until we heal. I'm not saying that's you here, but I am seeing that something that you were attracted to or someone was very deceptive. And the light is about following your light, right? Your inner resource to go towards your highest good. What's the card say here? It says, praise the day. You know you're on the right path. And I feel like that's what this was, is you making this karmic decision, probably to cut someone out. You may be going through a divorce, Saji. But it's about making a right decision after someone or something was deceptive. And it could have been someone you were married to that created a lot of conflict that you thought was a gift. because you thought they were your friend, but they ended up just, yeah. All right, that's pretty clear there. Might be on a break from this person. Maybe you took a little like break, you know, say, oh, we'll take a break. Yeah, some people are married and they take a break, and then in that time things can go one of two ways. If the people change, it can get better, and if not, it will just stay the same if it's not broken. So let's get an oracle card for you, Saggy, because there's karmic justice here. You're balancing out, but you do need to make this judgment call. You know that you're on the right path, Sagittarius. So here we go. What does the oracle card say for Saggy? Oops. We got 2. Seller. See, this is about the roots. I feel like this is about family or something. And Storm. Whoa. Well, maybe you're scared of having us. Look, these cards are so beautiful. This is why we don't need AI ever. Somebody drew these. Nikisha, somebody. I don't know her last name. All right, so it says Seller. That was the first one. That says prepare. All right, it's time to prepare, Saggy. For what? The storm, apparently. Expect a change. Wow. Well, if you're getting a divorce, Sagittarius, I expect that will be a change. But someone or something is deceptive. So Spirit's saying prepare for this change. Don't worry, your spirit guides have you. They love you, and you're on the right path. Okay, guys, that's what I have for the all signs. No, just last step divorce paperwork to get started. Yeah. Get your paperwork started. Whew. Lord, and there's Saggy right there. Time to make the judgment call. I need some water. I need some water. All right, Tazzy. Holy Macintosh. Let's get this out of the way. So we did the all signs. They look pretty good. It seems like the Sagittarius card came out a lot, which is about temperance and getting things balanced. So I heard on a Instagram post earlier that this new moon is about doing the things you couldn't do before. So we're balancing out all that energy that we couldn't previously in order to do the things that have been hard, right? It's been a rough year. We're at the end of the year of the snake. And yeah, we're going into the horse. So I think with the horse year, we're just going to fly forward, period. Just bam. We had to wrap up a lot, and now we're going to go deeper. Okay, let me get some water, and then Taz, you're up, baby. Baby, tell me your question so I can meditate on a deck. I don't know how. I'm hungry. I just ate. Although my pad thai didn't have any protein in it except for some eggs because they only had it with tofu, and I'm allergic to tofu. You ever met someone allergic to tofu? I didn't even know I was allergic to tofu, and I was in college, and I was a vegetarian. I was like eating tofu, almond meals, drinking soy milk, getting sick every day, wondering what was wrong with me. Because my family has anemia, biologically, some of it. And so it's like I was like, I have enough energy. I was getting like really sick on soy. And so then I took a test and no, you're allergic to tofu, but not soy sauce, which is weird. Anyways, I'm just rambling now. So where are you at, Taz? I'm going to go get a drink. Drop your question, babe. And if anyone else wants a reading, I've been reading tarot for 30 years. I'm an actual high priestess, verified clairvoyant and psychic. Satnin, my magic rabbit's also a magic rabbit sitting right next to me. And yeah, we don't do free readings, but we do free yes and no's to build the channel. So yeah, baby. What else we got? So Tazzy Taz. What's up, Tazzy? Where you at, baby? Where you at? You made a payment. I want to read your tarot. Let's read it. I feel like you have a real question, though, today, don't you? Oh, that's okay. I just finished. Do you not have, like, a question? Because I feel like if something went down, then you got a real question. But you never ask me anything. You just wait. But I feel like there's something we need to know. Taz, I feel like there's something we need to know. So, can we get a question? Oh, my God. February's coming up, and I just received 19 new emails about all the singles events happening in my area. Get a life, people. This is just money making shit. I used to go to this speed dating single stuff. I made some friends. I made some friends. And that's all. Okay. What is the hidden truth behind why he's attacking me and refusing to believe you? What? Oh my God, what even happened? Jesus. All right, well, let me meditate on this for a little bit. Okay. Oh, cool. All right. Okay, sorry, dudes. I had a message. Okay, let me meditate on this because I want to find the right deck here. Okay, well, we're gonna use Scorpio's shadow. Oh, I said that and Satnin just woke up. Are you okay, baby? She was like scared because I said Scorpio's shadow. She knows she's a Scorpio. So anytime I say Virgo or Scorpio, if she's sleeping, she'll wake up. I'm that funny bunny. Can you imagine having a cat or dog that did that? My bunny's a fucking genius. Okay. She knows her astrological sign. She knows how to tell time. Well, I feel like most animals know about the time thing because my bunnies don't miss a beat. Oh my God, the other day I was home and around their salad time, they get fed at 10. And I don't know what I was doing. I was doing something. I didn't know what time it was. I thought it was 9:30. And funny Satnin story. I didn't know what time it was. I think I was getting ready to go out or just come back. Something. I'm sitting there. I didn't know what time it was. I look up. Satnin is chewing on a leaf that came in from the door. And I scream at her, Satnin! You know, she starts running. She's hilarious. We have a little situation where she looks like a wild boar and I'm trying to chase her down. She's got a leaf in her mouth. It was the funniest scene. And she's very fast. So Satnin's a medium-sized rabbit and she looks big, but she's mostly fluff, like her mama. Isn't that right, baby? And so you can't really catch her because she's really fast. And so I did catch her and pulled the leaf out of her mouth and threw it outside. And then I go to put her away and says, Satnin, don't chew on leaves. It's 10:10. So she told me you're 5 minutes late, Mom, to salad. She had to remind me by eating a piece of, eating literally a leaf. Okay, I don't know what that has to do with anything. Anyways, other than Satnin is a tricksy bitch. All right, so here we go. And she was just reminding me in a subtle way to get my shit together. So here we go. Spiritual guides, angels, and ancestors. Let me tap in here. Pay attention. What's going on with this man? What's the hidden truth here about why he's attacking you and he doesn't believe, especially yesterday? The spirit give me 3 to 5 cards to give me an idea of what's going on with Millie. What is the deal? Okay, that's a whole bunch of cards. That's a huge amount. All right, here we go. Okay. All right, well, you got quite a few here. This is good. Interesting. Girl. Oh, Lord. So, Jesus says you don't need to speak for him. We actually hang out. So what's going on here is that Millie does want to get to calmer waters. All right. So let's read the bottom of the deck first. He does want to get to calmer waters with this new beginning that you guys have been planning out. Okay. And he's been having his eye on it, but it's stressing him the fuck out. So he's super stressed out. He's super stressed out. Aetherian. I don't know what that means. He's super stressed out. He doesn't want to be disappointed, but he wants to know the truth about you. Whoa. Okay. So what you don't know, so this is what's hiding. You said, what's the truth? The first card we have. So even your question is answering your question. What has been hidden. Ooh, look at this one. So this is the card. This is the deck I use for anything hidden or any sort of shadow side. It's also the card I picked for Scorpio this year. So that's interesting. So we have 2 faces. We have the smiling face and we have the scared face. We have the I'm going with this and the I'm terrified. So what you don't know is he is super stressed out, feeling a wounded warrior and disappointed and wondering. These are just his fears. Okay, I wish I could say something more scandalous. I don't want to say something more scandalous, but I'm saying that literally all I'm getting is that what you don't know is he's stressed out. He's worried about being disappointed and left out in the cold. He's worried that this love will be sad, and then, you know, he's going to be super sad about what? About where to plant these pinnacles. About where to plant these pinnacles, Taz. So I'm going to say this, Taz. I don't know this man, but I know that yesterday, not yesterday so much. Yesterday was pretty good, but the day before, anyways, leading up to this new moon in your sign, by the way, where the world is testing you, me and several other highly spiritual friends noticed that there was a lot of intense energy going on. And so what I think is that people's shadows are coming up, right? And so what you don't know is that the stress that this is causing him about this investment, because Seven of Pentacles is like, where should I invest? Should I put my pinnacle here? Should I put my money here? So he's super stressed out. And then all we see is just like the calmer, getting into calmer waters with this new beginning after looking out and being stressed. Maybe he's stressed out and fighting with you over a truth about his stepmom, who's just putting all this burden on him and how he's got to cut her off and learn how to be his own man. This is a lot. What? He accused me of telling his friend his naive name. I never did. I said I betrayed him. I feel like that's just an excuse. That don't have nothing to do with what's really going on, though. The bro is shitting his pants. Energetically speaking. Hopefully not physically. He's not doing well. And when I asked why, it's just because he's worried. Will I lose money? Will I lose, you know, this mom situation's got him stressed out. There's a lot of like wondering, you know, we haven't even met each other. Are you sure we want to do this? It's just a lot more stress. Yeah. So this is that thing with the accused of the name friend thing. You got to realize that was just a thing. That's not a thing. That's just an excuse, right? That's just like, let me pick something and make a fight. Why? Because I'm fucking terrified. And I don't want to show that. You know, men, unless they're really evolved or have had therapy or just whatever, like they're not going to show their weaknesses, and it's going to come out in other toxic areas. And that's good for you to know. What's the investment? I don't know. What is that? What do you mean? You're the investment. You get an apartment together, having a life together. Maybe, I don't know his financial situation. Do you? Are you looking at his bank account? Because I'm not. So he wants to get to calmer waters with this, and he's had his eye on it. So he's got some financial worries. I think in order to have the freedom that he needs to be a husband and the man of his own life, he's got to fight for it, and that causes stress. Why? Because he's fighting with his auntie or whatever she is. Yeah, over his Two of Cups. And it's taken a long time. So this is just telling me that that's what was hidden, is that you don't know how fucking stressed out he is. And you have your own stresses, but keep in mind, number one, the different culture. Keep in mind, number two, you don't live with anybody, do you? Nobody's got the purse strings. You hold your own purse strings. Why are you pissed? Did he say he was sorry? He had regret. Just be patient, sweetie. You think you're never going to have a fight with your husband? Be gentle. Be patient. Realize he's going through a lot. Talk about it honestly. Yeah, you're independent. Well, he's not, Taz. He's not. And the truth of the matter is you have to make the decision based on that information. He may never be independent. He didn't say he was sorry. He said it. He felt bad, though, but he didn't say, well, good luck finding a Scorpio to tell you they're sorry. I say that laughingly, but geez. Satnin never apologizes, do you, Satnin? She's not even a Scorpio. She's a Virgo Scorpio. You eating demons, baby? Oh, she's over here eating demons, you guys. Who's sending demons? Probably one of those people using Jesus' name. Jesus says, get your name out of his mouth. I feel like what's happening here is just that he doesn't want you to know how stressed out he is, because the moon is there first. He doesn't want you to know this. Oh, he's so stressed. He's all four elements stressed. Look at this. He's spiritually tired. He's emotionally worried. He's going to be left out in the cold. Maybe by his family. He's worried about his money. And he also wants to get to calmer waters at the same time. Yeah, baby, did you wake up? Did you eat them demons? Delicious, she said. So this is the case. So you might want to take a little break. Yeah, he's taking it out on you. I didn't say it was right. Who else is he going to take it out on? That's why you got to be careful. If he doesn't have ways to regulate his nervous system, hi Loti. If he doesn't have ways to regulate his nervous system, you have to be aware of that. And there's this whole family scene. So you're independent and you take care of yourself, but he doesn't. And so being with you and going against his family is a big deal. And maybe you don't understand what a big deal that is because you don't have the same pressures. For you, it's a different pressure. Now, what he did isn't right, but that's why you got to make sure, is this a man you want to be with? Does he know how to regulate his nervous system? Can he take on big battles? Is he the counterpart to you? I don't know. It's up to you, sweetie. He told me he loved me. Didn't say that, Ishbak. He told me. You didn't say it back? Okay, now you're just being petty. I'm not going to sign off on your pettiness. You know me, Taz. I'm a love and relationship coach. I want you to be happy and healthy. Why am I a good coach? Because I've made all the mistakes I tell people not to now. That's why I got into love and relationship coaching, is because of my own previous situations. Hey, how's it going, Arjun? Okay, but he's a Scorpio. Do you not know who you're dealing with? You gotta be patient. No, he deserves it. Okay, well, whatever. I'm not gonna argue with you. You do what you want. But that's what's going on. He's been hiding the extreme intense pressure that he's had. Oh, he didn't say it back. Well, you have a fight. Sounds like you have a fight. And now he's stressing out. So it's bad enough. He was already stressed. And then, you know, whatever, he's more stressed. And then now he's more stressed. Okay, well then do it. Don't be, shoot, don't listen to me. I mean, I don't know what your message was, but I feel like that was a big part of it. Like, wasn't Capricorn's message about like recognizing any sort of narcissistic people or behaviors around you and really cutting them off, within yourself and with other people? So if that's going to be an issue later, like, you don't want to spend the rest of your life like that. So maybe it's better to know now. I'm not saying that anything is horrible or it's over. I just see that this is, something he was hiding from you, how extremely stressed he is. And he probably snapped and did something unwise. Hi, Arjun. I'm Salena. Welcome to Magic Rabbit Tarot. So if you guys want a reading, the prices as well as the links to pay me are both in the chat and in the description. I don't do free readings. No actual psychic or tarot reader does free readings. Okay, so if you're getting free readings online for people on YouTube, it's probably nothing you should listen to. If you want a free yes and no, if you hit the like and sub, I'll do that because that's an exchange of energy. So that's what I have, babe. But I do see this as the overall energy to the bottom of it. So you guys are going to get to calmer waters. You're just having a little, if you want. Yeah, right now there's conflict, look, and you're defending yourself. Yeah, so you might want to, and there's the Hangman. You might want to take a few days just to give it a rest. Give it a little, a little quiet time. You will get to calmer waters. He wants to get to calmer waters too, but maybe this is where you spend your new moon just to really go inward and say, all right, this is what I do and do not tolerate in my life and will not allow when it comes to my romances. So everyone has freedom. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to any other tarot reader. Listen to you. However, it doesn't mean you're not stubborn and don't need to change. So I don't know. That's what I got. That's what I got. Yeah. That's what we have in the shadows, baby girl. That he was in a lot of stress. I don't think he even told you about it because he probably didn't want to look weak, Machismo, masculinity, toxic masculinity. Oh, I can't look this way. And then they snap at you and it's like, okay, well, you'd rather just sabotage a relationship than look weak? Okay. We see that men aren't actually the rational ones here. Satnin, she dumped over her pellet. Here, do you have any more pellets in there, baby? Here, babe. Here. Calmer waters. He tried threatening but not talking to me. Okay, well, yeah. Take a little break, it sounds like. Sounds like we need a break and a reset from this. Especially with, like, a Scorpio. Good gravy. Good luck fighting with them. I feel like the shadiest parts of my mind are the Scorpio rising. Like, I'm pretty balanced. You know, I meditate a lot. People make fun of Cancers for being over emotional. But the nastiest, weirdest thoughts I have, the most vengeful thoughts, are definitely my Scorpio rising. That's the those are the shit. That's what I got to keep in check. That's where the Buddhist in me has to be like, no, Salena. Cancel that thought out. Don't say that thing. And if I'm going to say it, then I really have to be able to accept the karmic weight of it. And there are times when I will accept the karmic weight, knowing that what I've said is hurtful, knowing that what I've said is going to cause damage, but feeling as if the karmic fallout is worth whatever it is. So I always have to weigh it. Do I want to say it? Right. He doesn't know. Yeah. See, that's the thing. And maybe you've never seen his. Right? And if there's trauma in your childhood or his, then that can get sticky. I think you went to calmer waters. Yeah, there's gentle. Well, that's what attracts people. It's the gentle, loving side of you, my dear. Is the loving, gentle side. Oh, yeah. That's interesting. Cloak says, whose reality? What? People do be saying something. You're not living in reality. Whose reality? Your reality? Whose reality? Strongest mind wins. I promise you, your mind's not stronger than mine. I promise you, your mind's not stronger than mine. I've been meditating a long time. I've realized recently, I'm like, I'm trying to be humble here, but I actually am a master. And so I'm like, wow, I guess that's the whole point of waking up, right? You're like, whoa. Someone's like, oh, you sound like you're bragging. I'm not bragging. I have spent 30 fucking years on a spiritual path and lifetimes before this one on a spiritual path, and 25 hardcore, well-earned years on a cushion, doing more mantras, more prostrations, and more dark nights of the soul than anybody should ever have to do to kill an ego. So I don't kill the ego dies when you starve it out. So humility, yes. Divine pride, even more so. All right, so who has a question? That's why I know my shit is for real shit. Well, I'm also already a super psychic power. I already have all the stuff going for me beforehand. All right, anyone have a question? Otherwise, I'm going to log off. So if you want a personal reading, then pay me. Pay me. Here, I'll drop the links once again to pay me. And the prices are in the chat. I'll do some couple more yes and no's maybe. But it's been about 103 minutes. I was quick today. Damn. Okay, that's only, yeah, that makes sense. Well, I have to, I don't know. I think you should just meditate, babe, and spend some time away from it. Give it a little break. Honestly, that's what I'm saying. I don't think it's like, I think this is just a hiccup. Maybe this was because this is helping you see that there are areas that he needs to grow up in, and that could be age, and it could just be him, right? And another 80-year-olds acts the same way. So I feel like, you know, of course I want more money, need more money or whatever. I don't know if I need it, but I'll do more reading for you. I just don't think that this is a huge thing. I just think it's painful and you're pissed, and And he's hiding, or was hiding, a lot of stuff, emotional stuff. Just more like emotional stuff, more like overwhelm. And it's a big part of it, the fact that he has other people that fucking control his wealth and shit. That's put a stress on y'all. It's not like he just has freedom to do whatever he wants. He doesn't. And so then he's worried, if I make this investment. Aw, poor baby. Well, go out and shake your body, move it on, go to the gym, beat up on that punching bag, kick it, smack it, scream at it, go in the pillow, be angry. Okay, well then I don't want to live like that. If I were you, I wouldn't want to live like that. Don't let him blame you all the time. Then you're giving me red flag. I need a red flag. Where's a red flag? All I got's a picture of Elvis. That's about as close to a red flag as we're going to get. Red flag, red flag, red flag. We're not taking the blame for anybody. Yeah, go to the rage camp. Well, then that's something you need to work out now. Hey, buddy, you're a man. I ain't taking responsibility for your problems here. I ain't your mama, your auntie. It's not my fault. With all your male privilege in the world, you should be able to figure it out. Sorry. Let's do a little bitty collective. I'll just wait to see if anyone pops in because I'm so good on time right now, and then we'll... Unless you want another reading, Taz. I'm just gonna... I don't know why I decided the Cozy Witch Tarot, because there's a couple of spreads in here I think are good. The weekly spread. Overall theme for the week. Okay. Storybook spread. What's this? A cozy night in. All right. Let's do this little 5-card spread. So since the tarot told us... Yeah, exactly. You've read for Pisces? Yeah, Pisces. Hi, how's it doing, Cameron? How's it doing? How's it going, Cameron? How are you doing? I'm Salena. I'm a triple Cancer, and we love our Pisces. Pisces was one of the first ones because I started with Capricorn. So just rewind the video and go back and watch Pisces. Check your sun, moon, and rising as well, because that'll be a big part of it. Or your rising and... All right, let's do a cozy night in. So think about something. Actually, this is a spread about contemplation. So we had a lot. You're welcome. We had if you want a personal reading, let me know. Or if you have a yes and no, that's free. Just hit the like button. So we had basically we had the Sagittarius card come out 5 times, I believe. And there was a strong message of going inward and using this new moon to manifest. So now I'm going to see what it is we need to work on if we're doing this. Ooh, there's a moon, but we're in the new moon. Oh my God, this is the moon and we're in the new moon. 5 of Pentacles. Oh, whoa. Literally, you guys, did you see this? Wow, I'm so magic sometimes it blows my fucking mind. I don't know any reader that does this. That's why I'm like, I'm a for real deal. I opened it up, just split the deck. Okay, I don't even know when last time I used this. It was the moon and the 5 of Pentacles. What's that? A new moon energy. No full moon, new moon. Wow. You're welcome, Taz. I love you. You know it. I want you to be happy. I want you to be happy. I want you to be peaceful. I want you to work through what needs work through if that's the person for you. And if it's not, I want you to move on to what's better for you. But every time we get in a fight with our lover, don't mean it's over. Just means we got shit to pay attention to. And if it don't fix, then it is over. So, all right, let's do a little 5-card reading about what we need to meditate on if we decide to spend the day or night alone. Let's do it together. Oh, that's too many. One at a time here, Spirit. That makes it easier for me because I'm a pop reader, so that's how I know it's a legit card, because otherwise Selena's just out here pretending she knows what's going on. If I had a methodology, like, I feel like some readers that are legit, they'll have the, like, 1, 2, 3, and they'll count the card and pull it. I don't know. I tried that shit a long time ago when I was younger. I couldn't. I just felt like I was intellectualizing whatever I was doing. And so then that's when I became a pop reader. And I'm like, you know what? Spirit will push these fucking cards out and I ain't got to worry about it. Right? Spirit will push these cards out. I ain't got to worry about it. One more, finally. Whoa. This is the last one. Wow, you guys, this looks amazing. I just saw those two cards and I'm blown away. This is the Knight of Pentacles. So I don't know, we're reading about maybe something's taken a long time. We have Taurus energy. It says slowly but surely you're going places. So we're reading about that. So it's a cozy night in. It's Hurricane City out here in Florida. Not really hurricane, but it's definitely cold. I was going to work out outside, but I don't know about that now. Maybe I have to go to the gym. Ugh, God, I hate the gym. I'm not a class person. I like going to classes because it pushes me. Like if I'm in a yoga class, I'm way more sweating than doing it by myself every day. And I'm like, wow, it's a huge difference. But I'm not really into public displays of like that. Exercising. I don't want people looking at me. Like I'm really a Leo Saturn. Don't you look at me while I'm sweating and being weird. Okay. Leaky roof, something to be aware of. What we need to be aware of. Okay, our strength. It takes great strength to be soft. Whoa. Hear that, Taz? It takes great strength to be soft, which you have been. So Leo energy, maybe something to be aware of is, I don't know if we're being soft or what. Let's see what this says in particular. At the end of a long day, putting up with other humans, the witch comes in to take off her bra. Yes, I've got my bra off right now. And recenter herself. Her chosen way of grounding is spending time with her large bunny, or cat, in this case, the orange cat. So this is this whole spread right here, I'm just doing a collective spread for whoever's watching the video, all 8 of you, is about what you need to contemplate alone. So right away we're saying relax. Don't we all need to take a breather again? Well, this whole thing was about taking a breather. So Spirit is saying you're in a new moon, just fucking relax tonight. Don't do anything, don't go anywhere. Aren't we doing a blackout for buying shit tomorrow? And the 23rd, I don't know. We need to shut the U.S. capitalism machine down immediately. It says, it seems like making time for yourself and space to be vulnerable is almost never on anyone's to-do list, but in my opinion, it should be. Whew, that's an understatement. While softness is a different, less accepted kind of strength, it's still a kind of strength nonetheless. Don't hesitate to revel in your strength and softness every day. So this is telling me you need to take a break, collective. Whoever I'm reading for, it's time to take a break. So I would say tonight into tomorrow. You know what's funny is I'm getting ready to do a retreat. So this message is for me as well. I'm literally going to be doing a meditation retreat in the next week. Yeah, so I'm really going to be going inward. Really going to be slowing down. I've had a lot of really tough lessons about narcissists in my life and waiting on things that are never going to change. I mean, I've already known it, but like we're finished. There'll be no more of this in the year of the snake. We're done now, motherfuckers. Y'all, I'm done. I don't know that there'll be anybody in my life going forward. That'll be like my best friend and a couple of other really good people that I've had around that have been close friends, and that's it. I cannot believe I've put up with such fuckery and foolery. It's just karma. Anyways, I'm just talking about me now. It's just karma I had to go through. So what is the next one? So something we need to be aware of. It's time to go inward and take a break. Something we need to reflect on. Ooh, what's this? So hello, Joshua. The world. You guys, these are like a ton of major arcana. What do we need to reflect on? Yay, you did it. You did it, you guys. What you need to reflect on is this intense, tough cycle. I did this at the end of the year, which is interesting, and I thought I had done enough. So for me, right before 2024 ended, so what year are we in? I did like a retreat where I did kind of a year review, but now it's time to do another one before the year of the snake, I feel like, for me. So this is what you need to be aware of. You did it. Now is something to celebrate. A job well done. So the world card is about a cycle either ending and beginning, and I feel like in this case, you need to reflect on the cycle that you're both starting in this new moon energy and the one that you've just ended. Whew, this is good, you guys. So reflect on it. What do you want for your next cycle? Here I did. I purified 21 years of shitty ass karma through the narcissist that was the main narcissist in my life. Yay! How wonderful. Now I never have to repeat that story again. But to reflect on, how do I not repeat the story? Don't be a piece of shit narcissist. Not that I ever was, but in past lives I was. So we're not going to do that again. Oh my God, we have 3 major arcana, you guys. Wow, this is unbelievable. This is kind of unbelievable. I'm kind of blown away. So what's the next one? Something to heal. Woo, the moon. Maybe you've got Cancer or Pisces in your chart, but the moon is about reflecting emotions. The moon is about reflecting the sun's light to shine up the night. Taking time for deep self-reflection is essential. Wow. So you really need to heal any sort of scars that you've hidden, any sort of bad esoteric energy, letting go of the unanswered questions. So something you need to heal, the heartbreak, I feel like, around something that was hidden, maybe to yourself. Like I just said, maybe you've been surrounded by pieces of shit and you didn't even know it. You're like, oh my God. And then you feel bad, like me, you get mad at yourself. You're like, why did I not know? How can somebody be so intelligent and so dumb? It's all right. It was just a karmic trap you had to fucking get out of. It says it won't always be love and light. The witch says to you, scribbling down something in her journal. Like all of us, you have been hiding things in the shadow of your heart and mind. Whoa. Persistent fears, insecurities, or maybe some bad memories. Don't ignore these issues, hoping that they'll go away on their own, because that's not how it works. You guys, I am a healing coach. This is what I do. Why do I offer these services? Because I've spent my whole life healing. I've used Eastern wisdom to work on my mind, and I've used somatic healing, which is actually just indigenous wisdom, but through the West, to help heal the trauma stuck in my body. It's time to heal things. Shine a light on your fears, insecurities, and pains, because they're not going to go away on their own, and do your best work through them. Some people find it cathartic to write down their way through struggles. Although it's not right for everyone, nor is it enough for some. Be sure to seek advice from mental health professionals for any ongoing issues. Well, that's what I'm here for. So that's something you need to heal, is any sort of mental health issues, spiritual health issues, sadness, regrets, and fears that you've been hiding from yourself or others. Right? We can't run away from our shadow. Oh, it doesn't work that way, guys. All right, so the next one is something to bring you comfort. I love this, you guys. This is such a Taurus moon, Queen of Pentacles answer. Something to bring you comfort. Oh, look, it's my money. Wiping my tears away with my dollar bills. Wow, what an abundant opportunity. So really the Ace of Pentacles is about having some sort of stability. Oh, you're from Menominee Nation? Oh, cool. Welcome, dear one. I have a friend, her tribe is from, I guess it's, actually she's from Michigan, I think, originally. Anyways, welcome, dear one. We love it. We absolutely love it. Everybody get out there and help the indigenous tribes asking for help against ice. Please. We all need to stop this ice shit, but this is fucking, anyway. I have a lot to say about it. It's not favorable. Old quote, something to bring you comfort. Yeah, I fucking hate colonizers and white folks. Although 3/4 of my ancestors are all white folks. But in our defense, we were just escaping Europe's hell realm when we got here in the early 1900s. So this is an old quote, something to bring you comfort is this new beginning. What an abundant opportunity. So you're going to have something that's going to be like, wow, this is awesome. I didn't know this was here. This is going to bring me comfort, a new opportunity. Oh, and the sun just came out as I was saying that. The sun just came out as I was saying that. Oh, I love this feeling. Okay, and I'm going to go work out outside now. Yay. So this is your new opportunity. Wow. It says, wow, what an abundant opportunity. All right, moving on. What have you been attracting into your life lately? Intentionally or unintentionally? Oops. So, well, I hope it's something marvelous because you may soon see some results from all of your efforts. Keep an eye out for the offers related to your money, career, or material items. So this may be your opportunity. Oh, that is a good workout. Yes. My brother used to do that. Actually, he didn't cut the wood. He had to carry it downstairs. We all had chores when I was a kid. I grew up in the Midwest. We had like one of those heating systems you had to put wood in it. That's how old the house was. Anyways. In the basement, but it was enough to like heat the whole house. All right, so it's indeed what you want. Then this card encourages you to go ahead and grab it. After all, it's been holding a pinnacle and sick of waiting, and it's time to move on. So you have this opportunity that's coming towards you, collective, and it's going to be good, and it's going to be, and I work in the woods. I'm a logger on the weekends. I caught Ferry Road. Oh, that's cool. I would love to be in the woods all the time. I just want to go to the Badlands. That's where I want to go. Put me in a cave and may they never find me. God, if I could just dissolve into emptiness away from society. But that would be the path that's not actually my path. All right, and a dream to tend to. So this is wonderful. So this last card goes exactly with the rest of it and exactly what I wanted to see in this. Best heat there is. Yeah, it was good. Cozy Witch. Take a chance, for each morning is a new beginning. A dream to tend to. So this is your soft pillow. So while you're going inward this this week, and you're looking for the strength to kind of do some sort of inventory. You've closed out a cycle and opportunities here. Spirit is saying focus on your future, collective, because that's a dream you need to tend to. I kind of want to cry. I'm like, oh, I'm so happy, everybody. Take a chance. It says, meet the cozy witch who barely slept a wink last night because she was so excited for the promise of a new day. Like the cozy witch, you two have an adventure waiting on you just outside your front door. Oh my fucking God. When the amazing chance presents itself, take it, because you might regret not doing so. So you have this opportunity. A chance is coming in, and Spirit is saying, take it. So you have the Fool card. So we've got Aries, Leo, Cancer, could be Pisces, and then Earth energy here. So I love this. Firewood. I caught the firewood. What? You said firewood. Oh, I think you deleted whatever you put. Anyways, back to this reading. So this is a great reading. So we are in the dark of the moon. Maybe you have tomorrow off. Maybe you don't. I don't know. Regardless, you can shut down everything and turn off your phone and go inward. Spirit is saying, take a little more time. While we're in the winter, we should all be kind of going inward and looking for answers. Spirit saying, you got this. Slowly but surely, you're going places, right? You were strong. You had to wrap up a cycle. You did your shadow work. Now you have this opportunity and a new beginning. Wow. I have so many goosebumps. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to close out the stream there. It's been about 2 hours. Closing it out, babies. I'll timestamp this. If anybody wants a reading, you better buy it now. Otherwise, Mama's going in. Side of her forest hut to do exactly what the reading says. I start my retreat tomorrow to do exactly what the... Wow, this is so good. I'm glad I decided to do that because there was a strong message about going inward, being patient, being temperate. We had 2 of the signs that was like, go inward. You know, like there's a strong Capricorn sense of like, don't pay attention to other people right now. Pay attention to you, right? Hey, how's it going, Emergency? Hi, fun adventure time. I don't do free readings. No psychic tarot reader does free readings. No freebies. I did my freebies already. Usually do free yes and no, but I'm done now. So, one last call for anyone who might want a reading. I'll give it a second when I drink some water. Drink some water. It's leg day. Well, you could pay me. It don't matter if you ask a question. Do you not understand English? Like, if you pay me, I will give you a tarot reading. If not, that's fine. That's okay because we love you anyways. It doesn't really matter. It does help when you hit the like button and subscribe. Helps people find me. All right, guys, have a wonderful evening. I love you, regardless of how you feel about me, because that's what bodhisattvas do, is we love you. We love you. We love you. No matter what. All right, guys, I'll see you next time. If you want a personal reading, you can email me. And if not, we'll see you next week. Well, I don't know. I'm going on retreat. I don't know when I'll be back on. It might be a while. It might be a couple weeks. Okay, bye.